Yes, they're loaded, man. It's your boy 3 Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that, man. Y'all see the title of this one, boy. Let's talk about it. Main event for Me 3. We are talking Real Deal versus New Jersey Twork. We are talking Real Deal getting a home game at Pittsburgh, PA. We are talking not knowing, really, is New Jersey Twork gonna take this battle on because of the injury of the foot and everything. You know, him missing the A-Ward battle, then fast forward a week now, then he's battling Real Deal. Real Deal just coming up the battle with Miss Hustle. Real Deal's resume alone for 2025 is looking pretty good, bro. And wins and losses is one thing, but just the fact that his brother's been here for a long time and still putting in work, you know what I mean? I did an interview with Real Deal. Y'all can check that out if y'all want to. Before the Hustle battle, had a dope conversation with that brother, man. And then you look at New Jersey Twork, right? For the most part, I felt Twork's trajectory, right, for 2025 and the route he's going, and still, we're here in April, right, to be Cody, right? I still believe he's probably, I had him at number 1 for a while, but then the Twork, the Vixen battles, I felt Vixen won the battle. I know Twork is saying some people got you in the battle, but brother, once you said on camera, see, Twork, the one thing I'm going to agree with Cassidy on, this is crazy, that I'm going to agree with Cassidy on, is the fact that you went on camera and said you lost, regardless if your fans are going to say you won a battle, Twork. No, you know, Twork, you know your fan base is already, bro. You can't tell them nothing. Nada. Zilch. They don't listen, but it's cool, right? And then this battle right here, right? And after the A-Ward battle that happened, and then the Vixen battle, I felt he lost. So I felt the Slade battle, the Rex battle. I feel like I missed something else. The Slade battle. I gotta dig back in the archives for 2025. But let's talk Real Deal and New Jersey Twork, man. Round 1, Real Deal talked about Twork missing the Ward battle, and then you got A-Ward standing behind Real Deal. And I wonder what's going through A-Ward's mind and Twork's mind. And hear me out real quick. Last week, Twork was supposed to battle A-Ward. That battle's not happening. Now he's standing on stage against Real Deal while A-Ward is standing behind. Now what if A-Ward's like, man, I wish this was me right here, right? And then Twork standing there like, man, I really wish I could battle A-Ward, right? And I hope they finish the objective and get that battle corrected, right? The gout foot line by Real Deal was solid. Some feet bars talks from Real Deal. You know, Twork is going to hear that moving forward just a tad bit in his battles about foot jokes and toe jokes and stuff, right? When Real Deal said, you are 6'4", 300 pounds, I am shooting you. That was hilarious, man. He had it strapped in, make him slim like Paul Rosenberg, Eminem. Something wrong under the hood. He had the engine stalled, and something white to the bloodbath Epsom salt, and a teether and ball line. I thought Real Deal's first round was actually solid. To be honest, it was solid. Probably his lightest round out of his 3 rounds. Round 1, New Jersey Twork. Twork breaking down his 2025. Talking about he has Mac Myron next for his next battle. Nothing can beat 5 stars, but I'm Joe Jackson. The Bruce Banner bar was crazy. The teacher tell you to take notes. The bullets come first. And Twork is rocking a Justice for Charlie shirt. You know, what else he had here on the first round? The All Dogs Go to Heaven. That was crazy. The All Dogs Go to Heaven bar was fire, man. I got Twork edging the first round. Round 2, Real Deal. The gym teacher, Dollar Stretch bar was cool. The Glenn from The Walking Dead. You got that URL for pampering Twork, and the culture, for the most part, pampering to Twork. Talked about Mama Twork, and I like the angle he took about Twork's mom. You know, she has her own ministry. She has her own YouTube channel. The competition was none bar was cool. And I like when he said, and you just talk about killing young people. It's senseless. The irony. Like, if you didn't subscribe to what your mom said, why should we? I like that from Real Deal. I like that a lot from Real Deal. One of my favorite bars from him in that second round, right? It's when my mom having bone cancer, and he did it 3 to 5, and how he freaked it 3 to 5, and you know my mom had bone cancer. I was crazy about Real Deal. I really, really like the way Real Deal finished off his second round, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I really did. That last minute, probably, a Real Deal minute change, a Real Deal rapping was actually solid, bro. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Twork second round, the Sonic Hedgehog bar was cool. The Bruise Easy like a red bone was alright. The 99 Bears on the Wall was dope. The 12 Steps bar was nice also. The AA meeting, or I'm just talking in circles, I like that a lot. But Twork's round was shorter. It was short. It was short. I got a Real Deal taking that second round, bro. I got a Real Deal 1-1 going to the third round. Real Deal's third round, probably the best round of the battle, to be honest, was Real Deal's third round. Showing Twork praise and like you're supposed to be that guy, and you know you out here fumbling rounds and deposit talks, and the fans will always welcome you back when you be doing shenanigans and stuff. I mean, yes, he's talking from a fan's perspective, but it sounds good, you know? And then he said, ain't this backwards? I'm supposed to be the one with privilege over you. That was, dog. I like that for Real Deal, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. He said, when you got your battle with Passover, when I saw you at Mass that night, we said, gave Jerusalem a blood for the door. I knew I had to make that sacrifice. That was crazy. Dog, Real Deal angles, man. Man, bro. Twork still around. Kind of brought his bar. I thought Twork still around was peaks and valleys. He brought the bars back at one time. The finding out the weakest link, like a diamond tester. I like how you freak the diamond tester bars and stuff. The shake off the frosted flakes like a snow globe. He had bars, man. Twork I'm talking about here in the third. But I got a Real Deal taking this battle 2-1, son. For real, for real. You know what I mean? I watched the battle twice, and I 2 times I never felt Twork win that battle. I got Twork edging the first. I got Real taking the second and getting the third, bro. I'm not going to hold y'all. So this was a very impressive win by Real Deal, right? Because I had Hustle edging the battle, but Real was still good in that battle. But I got him winning this battle against the Jerzey Twork. And now, Twork, this is the thing, brother. I got you losing the Real Deal. I got you losing the Vixen. A-War battle's not complete, sir. I'm saying, Twork, I'm a Twork fan. You know I rock with you. Twork, you're watching. You know, I text Twork after battles, calling his boss name. That's how much I rock with his brother. I think he's phenomenal. And that's why you see Real Deal in the third round is saying, bro, you're supposed to be the one with the baton. I'm going to say this till I'm blue in the face. Yes, I understand Jay Black and this is the last year for Cody, but there's no reason the Jerzey Twork's name should not be on top 3 to top 5 every year they had this. Because of talent alone, that's the thing about the Jerzey Twork. Everyone says off talent alone. Off talent alone. Right? Now, Twork, here's the thing. Cassidy can't beat you. But when you have a battle like this and a Vixen battle, he can talk crazy to you a little bit. And it's not, he can beat you, brother, respectfully. I would not have Cassidy beat Twork. I got Twork with a 30. A 30. Let's be clear on that, respectfully. But, you know, and here's the thing. Respectfully, if Real Deal and Twork battle 9 times out of 10, the average person probably would say Twork will win that battle 9 times out of 10. But when you look like you're going through the motions a tad bit, shorten rounds and stuff like that, you know, it's... And I understand, I want to make sure I understand the brother still came out to battle. I want to make sure I preface my statement by saying the brother still came out to battle, not knowing he was going to battle. You know what I mean? So shout out to him for still keeping the battle. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to go back-to-back battles and stuff like that. And let's be honest, anything Twork does is going to get magnified by the biggest, you know what I'm saying? And has he put himself in positions now where he has to show the culture his foot to make sure people believe him? You can say that, you know what I mean? But the brother's still phenomenal, you know what I mean? But I'm not taking anything away from Real Deal. Real Deal won this battle, in my opinion, round 2 and round 3. I really like Real Deal's third round. So, you know what I mean? Leave comments at the bottom, man. It's your boy 3.